Now on day one, I don't have my life together. I've eaten all the candy, drank all the teas, I've done everything. And I'm below the limit. I'm here to talk about how it is to come out. I came out only to a few people, so I can't say that I can give you the best of advice when it comes to come out if you're Eastern European. The simple solutions don't come out. When you go on coming out stories, it's very heavy because a lot of people don't want to accept you. A lot of people don't want to have anything to do with you. A lot of people want to disown you. I don't know how am I supposed to approach this in a positive light. My coming out to myself, and that's what I'll be covering actually, because that is something which I finally finalized about 20 years into my existence. I understood who I was, and before that I had a bunch of different labels, specifically about my sexuality. I started off as straight, bisexual, queer, lesbian, fluid, gay. I've had all those sexualities. They all kind of didn't seem to make much sense. I still think sexuality is much more complicated and fluid than that. The same thing applies to gender. I've identified female, gender fluid, and male. I had a lot of expectations. I grew up in kind of a very traditional family with very traditional kind of values. That was very kind of heavily within me, but when I went to school, I used to play pretend with my friends and I found more comfortable being in male roles. Then while I was growing up, I always kind of looked up to Burroughs, Kafka, Kerouac, anyone who was male. I write a lot. And I kind of wanted to write like them. I was obsessed with this whole idea that I wanted to write like them because I didn't want to write like a female. I kept pestering my way through it and I was obsessed with writing about gay men. I felt that only such a perspective was the one which I could tell from and which would understand me. That's who I am, really. Finally discovering that I was male, I have to say that throughout the years I came out as male to my partner and then like within 5 minutes be like, nah, fuck it, no, that's surely not me. I'm butch or whatever. I did it quite a few times. Then I was very distant from a female partner, and when everything ended, I just went, what the fuck was that? Because I just couldn't relate to her in any way, and then kind of realized that maybe it's within me. What if I'm not who I think I am? Like, I know myself inside out, but I don't know the right label. And then I proceeded to search and I went across the test and it told me that I'm a male crossdresser. To which I was like, okay, I'm on the right track. And to be honest, I'm very thankful to that test because it kind of pointed me and then I started reading more. And then I realized, okay, I'm gender fluid. And right now I feel male, therefore I must be gender fluid. But I felt that my gender is much more complicated than that. It isn't. The thing is, when I think of topics such as coming out, I get terrified. I don't like the coming out videos a lot because if I see positive ones, I get depressed that I don't think that's the fate I'll get. When I see negative ones, I just get depressed because I know that's the fate I'll get. Because of that, it's quite a heavy subject. I think it has to be said that you need to come out to yourself first. You need to try out all the labels. You need to understand that it's not the coming out to other people which is the most important. It's the coming out to yourself. When you understand who you are. And after that, it gets much easier. You know who you are. You know what to expect from yourself in the morning. Life gets easier for yourself. And I can't say that it's going to be easier for the people around you. But I can guarantee you that life becomes easier inside. And you become happier.